Well, you walk the line like it's there to choose. Yeah, just forget the wins, it's the best to use. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets, in the heart of the jungle. Won't you follow me into the jungle?
Running outdoors, you got to take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're going to have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You got to get out there and run.
At Under Armour, it's always about premium textiles. They need to perform, they need to be the best. The merging of hybrid textiles with naturals and new seaming and bonding and super sleek, modern, fast, futuristic designs, that's where we are really going to turn it up a notch. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to perform better.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
American Family Insurance.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and equal opportunity provider.
At Grossenberg Implement, we believe the other half of a great product is the service that stands behind that product. It means when you have questions, we have the answers. It means your equipment is backed by the expertise of 27 certified service technicians. See for yourself. Visit grossenberg.com to see our current deals on new and used combines and combine heads. Service, the other half of a great product.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on winterwarriorslive.com.
store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree. DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the Sports Ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Accent Florals by KC is a family-owned and operated business that proudly serves the Winter area. They are committed to offering only the finest floral arrangements and gifts, backed by service that is friendly and prompt, and a professional staff which is dedicated to making your experience a pleasant one. That is why they always go the extra mile to make your floral gift perfect. Accent Florals by KC is located at 501 Main Street in Winter, South Dakota. Call them at 605-842-2346. Delivery is also available in the Winter area. Let Accent Florals by KC be your first choice for flowers and gifts.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics, and we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service, and the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Mike's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Do you hear that sweet sound driving down the road? You know the one, silent. WW Tire Service in Winter strives to deliver you a quality driving experience. They offer a huge selection of tires, ranging from Bridgestone, Firestone, Cooper, and more. But they're more than just tire sales. Their ASE certified technicians are able to care for all of your automotive needs. Their philosophy is simple: never promise more than you can deliver, and always give the customer more than they expect. Stop in or give them a call at 842-0884.
Sassy Spurs at 121 East 2nd Street on the 4 lanes has expanded. Stop in Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to check out all the newest trendy Western apparel and footwear for men, women, kids, and infants. Need some bling? Shop our expanding lines of jewelry, purses, belts, buckles, and boot polish. It's all available under one roof at Sassy Spurs on the 4 lanes, and shipping is available by calling 605-842-2400. Sassy Spurs supports all the live productions of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Little Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
If it's important to you, it's important to us. So we're renewing our commitment for modern moms who want the very best, discerning dads who like to keep things real, the lovers of meat who know how they like their beef, our loyal fans who like to keep things fresh, and our newest followers who always have the planet in mind. It starts with a passion for our food and a simple belief: the simpler, the better.
And gentlemen, welcome to the Winter National Guard Armory. This is Winter Warriors Live, covering Winter Area Wrestling Team as they host the Chamberlain Cubs tonight in this single duel right here at the National Guard Armory. We will have face-offs. Now, these are the projected matches that we'll have tonight. That's going to be Skewstad versus Caden Keyser. Max Donovan and Wyatt Turnquist expected at 113. Colin Powell at 120. And Atlas Willowite for the winter area. At 126 is Dylan Anderson. And Trevor Peters, the freshman for winter area. At 132, Chamberlain will be open, and Aaron Gilchrist will receive a forfeit as of right now. At 138, Chamberlain going to be open, winter area going to receive another forfeit. At 145, Tyler Sorensen, the sophomore for Chamberlain, will be taking on Owen Duffy, the 8th grader. At 152, it's going to be Jed Evans, the junior for the Chamberlain Cubs. He'll be taking on Tristan Watzel at 152. At 160, it's going to be Josiah Thompson, the freshman. And it will be Caleb Week for winner area. At 170 is going to be Remington Rosso. Avery Gilchrist moving up to 170.
182 for Chamberlain,
Deion Stork at 182 for the Cubs. In winner area will be Riggin Shippey at 182. At 195, I think they have Isaiah Hawk. Ruger Forrester is going to be there at 220 for the Cubs. For winner area, it'll be Jaden Schroeder. And, of course, everybody's dream matchup tonight, Nash Hutmaker versus Trey Zandor, number 1 in A's versus number 1 in the B's. This is a rematch of this weekend. What we're going to do, we're going to take a look and see if they're going to go exhibition first or if we are. I think they're doing the exhibitions at the very, very end. To start things off, we are going to go with Keyser and Skewstead at 106. Oh, we're going exhibitions. This will be Caleb Osborne versus Dominic Santiago, and this is going to be a 95-pound exhibition match. What I think we're going to do for y'all, so you know where we're at, we're going to put up, right at the beginning, the weights. So you know where we're at through what weights. This is an exhibition match. Santiago versus Caleb Osborne. Osborne with a shot. Santiago with a nice defense. Santiago not able to stop that shot. Now Osborne coming to the head. Osborne going to get that first takedown. He'll be credited with a 2-point takedown. And he is getting a near fall count. He has a 5 count, which guarantees him a 3-point near fall. Santiago in no danger of being pinned at this point. Now he is, as Osborne has jumped over. We'll reverse that. 3, 2, 1. That'll be the end of your first period. Caleb Osborne with a takedown and a 3-point near fall will lead Santiago by a score of 5-0. Santiago covers. Osborne quickly to his feet, tries working that chin whip. He's going to be returned back to the mat. We'll start this thing all over again. Santiago working that head lever, has trapped the arm. Osborne in on the leg, frees that arm. Osborne in danger right now. Santiago working for that cradle. Basically, he's looking for a crossface cradle. He's got the crossface. Not able to drive that head to the knee, and now Osborne coming free. He'll come free for a 2-point reversal. He leads 7-0. We are in the second period. 1:05 to go here in the second. Caleb with that cross body right in, now working a power half. He will get the 3-point near fall. So Osborne now leads this 10-0. The referee stopped it because it was becoming potentially dangerous for an injury. We come back to the center cylinder, and we're off and rolling. Caleb again with that cross body ride now with the double unders of the legs. He's going to try working a power half. He's not going to stretch him out. Referee will stalemate that and bring him back to a neutral start. This time Osborne off the whistle, able to trap that right arm. Can't see if he's got a chicken wing. He does not. He does, actually. He's got that chicken wing. Now he's just trying to walk and basically lever that over. He's going to get it over, but not for a 2 count. Need a 2 count to get a 2-point near fall. Need a 5 count to get a 3-point near fall. Santiago at the start of the third period, he's going to have choice. He's going to go up. He knows right now he's going to have to pin Osborne. Doesn't want to go on his feet. It's not a matter of outscoring him. It's a matter of trying to get the pin. So he's going to go, he's going to cover in parterre position when they go to the mat. That's called parterre. Santiago is going to leverage that headlock. He can't hold it. 2-point reversal for Osborne here in the third period. He's got 5 in the first. He had 5 in the second. He has 2 here in the third. That equates to a 12-0 lead. That is a major decision right now in this exhibition match. At this point, he's going to get his 5 count. You can see the referee waving the arm. Each one of those represents a second. If you get a 5-second count with your opponent's back perpendicular, beyond perpendicular towards the mat, it's called back points. 2 count equates to a minimum of 2 points. If you get to the 5, it's 3. And that will be all she wrote, unless he pins him. Caleb Osborne going to get the pin. That's going to come at 5:47 of this match. Osborne over Santiago. We'll set up our next match. It's going to be Gavin Tucker for winner area.
For winner, Gavin Tucker. Chamberlain Thomas Powell.
That's going to be Thomas Powell for Chamberlain. We are in the first period. And I believe this weight's going to be 113. This is going to be an exhibition match. And Gavin's going to have to tape those shoelaces before they are allowed to wrestle. I believe that's going to cost him a point too. It does. Powell will lead 1-0. Powell with first shot is in deep. And Powell's going to secure a takedown, leads 2-0. 3-0 with the penalty point. Tucker's going to be able to come free. Gavin with the 2-2 now leads this 5-3. Powell with the escape, draws within 1. 5-4, a lot of activity here in the first period. This 113-pound exhibition match. Tucker with the sweep single, not going to be able to get in and secure it. Powell now leads 6-5. Powell defers as we go to the second period, and Tucker chooses to go up. £113 exhibition match. Tucker trying to work that cradle. Has Powell broken down now, is going to look for a power half. Contrast in styles. Tucker really long compared to Powell. Powell with the reversal, 49 seconds into the second period, now leads this match 8-5. Powell runs that head lever beautifully, but Tucker going to come all the way around. Has the reversal and near fall. He does have a 5 count. Can he get the pin? Tucker's going to get the fall. That'll come 3:35 into this 113-pound exhibition match. Come from behind style.
Chamberlain, Garrett Bristow, for winner area, Riley Shippey.
This is going to be another exhibition match for Chamberlain. This is Bristow taking on Shippey of winner area. This will be a 106-pound exhibition match. Garrett, the junior varsity wrestler for the Chamberlain Cubs. as is Shippey for Winter area. Taking a look at their grades, Bristow checks in. He's an 8th grader. And I believe Riley, the 7th grader. Shot by Bristow. Going to be defended. Shippey able to just get his hips back, and he's got double underhooks. Bristow working inside out. Shippey outside in. There he's at the inside. Look to throw the cow catcher. It's funny considering this is Riley Shippey of Shippey Bulls. Shippey coming around the corner, takedown. 2-0 lead Shippey. That came right around the 52nd mark. Shippey's headgear down over his eyes. Can't see what he's doing, but a wrestler's not supposed to be able to see. They're supposed to feel. He's keeping Ristow's head buried and working a tight waist lever. There he's able to bury the half, but that's late in the first period. We'll go to the second period. 2-0, Riley Shippey. His choice. He will defer. And Ristow chooses neutral for period 2. Power there. Beautiful shot. Shippey countered. He's able to get to the leg and the head and power right through the counter of Ristow. He now leads 4-0, and he goes right back to work with that power half. Ristow leg undering, and pulling the head, or pulling the hand off the back of the head. They'll stalemate this. Back to center cylinder. 4-0. Ristow, nice sit out, tried to trap the head of Shippey, not able to leverage it. Shippey working a tight waist, now going to go to that crossbody ride. Was looking for the spladle off that. Ristow will flatten out, unhook his leg, and Shippey right back to a tight waist. Taking that right arm, wrapping it around his opponent's waist to control his core. Here Riley with a 2-on-1. Ristow really leg undering as he puts a lot of pressure on that 2-on-1. That's going to be a caution against Riley Shippey. He's sitting back on the hips. He's got to come out to the side and work towards the top. Just come off the hips. He's able to trap that arm again. Now he's trying to work a cheap tilt. He's got the 2 count. Got a 3 count, maybe even a 4. It won't be enough to get the full 3-point near fall, but he'll take a 6-0 lead into the third period. He being Riley Shippey of Winter area. Most of the points coming on their feet here. Shippey with 4 of his 6 on takedowns. He has choice here in the third period. He's going to go neutral, looking for a major. Ristow was shot, countered by Shippey. Shippey's hips are not far enough back. Ristow now trying to work a fireman's out of that, and Shippey's going to just heavy hip him down and take another takedown and an 8-0 lead. There's Shippey's out on the side, working that. You can see him trying to pull that arm out. He's trying to get an arm bar where he'll take that wrist and lay it across the lower back of Ristow. He's not able to get to it. He comes back behind. He'll set up again. With 45 seconds to go, look for him to get cautioned again as he's covering those hips. Referee's warning him. Now he'll warn red. Nice job of the tight waist and that arm lever. Arm lever just wrapping up the left arm of his opponent as he tries to sit out. He'll try working that arm lever into a chicken wing or an arm bar. Going to get neither. Final score going to be 8-0. That'll be a major decision for Riley Shippey. And we are off and running. The duel is about to start. They are going to start it right at 106 and run it normal. It'll be Kieser versus Skewstead.
106, Chamberlain, David Skewstead. And for winner, David Kieser.
I believe these two met this weekend up at the Lee Wolf Invitational. That was a match won by Kieser. I think they both placed up there. Kieser in deep, Skewstead going immediately to his counter. Not going to be able to fight that off. The crossface will free him up for a near or a takedown. Kieser 2-0 lead. He's a little tall. By tall, Keaton's got that leg and he's trying to cross body ride. Was looking to throw in the other one, which put him a little too far out in front on the upper back and shoulders of Skewstead and was in danger of being turned over. It's going to be stalemated with 1:11 to go. First period, a lot of ones out there, but it's 2-0 Kieser. Kieser's going to go ahead and give him the escape. 2-1 now the score. Taking a look at ages here real quick. Skewstead, an 8th grader. Caden Kieser, he's a 7th grader. Skewstead with a takedown at the edge of the mat. He leads this match 3-2. End of the period scoring so important. Caden's going to have 11 seconds. This is going to be important to see if he can get one. It'll be important to Skewstead if he can keep Kieser from Skewstead going to be cautioned for throttling the elbow when he comes in. He grabbed the elbow and he twisted. Could have been called there too. Keyser looking for one scramble to come free. And he's not going to come free. 3-2, Skewstead with the lead. Keyser with first takedown. Releases Skewstead, and he gets takedown on the edge of the mat. We'll go to the second period. After Keyser defers, Skewstead chooses down. Now Skewstead's going to roll through that attempt. Simple Turk. Keyser spiral rides Skewstead to the mat. A lot of action over there on the edge of the mat. He's facing in now where he's got both legs thrown in. He's going to try power in this half in. He's not going to try it with the left arm. He's going to try power and right arm over, which would force him towards the inner cylinder of the mat. Skewstead has now brought his legs free. Keyser's high. So now 14 seconds to go. The tail is basically switched since the end of the first period. Skewstead is going to try getting this end of the period point. Just going to get active, trying to create any kind of separation where there's loss of control. Nearly a slam by Keyser as he returns Skewstead. That's it. We go to the third period after being ridden out in the second period. Keyser's going to have to go down. Skewstead was ridden out. He will now have to try to ride out Keyser for the victory. He needs one to tie. Skewstead working a really wicked tight waist also with that left arm. Switch attempt defended well by Skewstead. There's the escape. Keyser now leads, or doesn't lead. This match is all knotted, 3-3. First match of the duel, and it's been a good one. 3-3, Caden Keyser and Gabe Skewstead starting it off right for these two squads. Gabe really shaking that left hand. There's something happened. I don't know if he jammed a thumb, a finger, still shaking it. Keyser just walking right in now. Skewstead being cautioned. He's going to have to circle. And again, that left hand, I'm curious, there's a deep, deep, deep double. That's a 2-point takedown. Skewstad set that up beautifully. Backstepping, backstepping, boom, pops in. With 5 seconds to go, that looks like the final battle. And Skewstad will score a 5-3 victory on that double leg. It was beautifully set up, backstepping, backstepping, and it was deep.
At 113 for winner, Wyatt Turnquist.
Wyatt Turnquist versus Max Donovan. Donovan rated in the A's, Turnquist in the B's. Second matchup this year for these two. I think they met out at the Rapid City Invite, if I'm correct, earlier in the season. I'll take a look at that real quick. Max in on a single. Turnquist will counter and now leads 2-0. We're jumping into the Rapid City Invite. We're going to take a look at that 113 bracket and see if these two gentlemen did see each other. Maybe we are. They did. These two young men met not even in the quarterfinals. It was the second round of the Rapid City Invitational. That was won 6-0 by Turnquist in that original matchup between these two. That goes back quite a ways. We're also going to try pulling up some rankings for you. I know Turnquist comes in at number 5 in Class B into tonight's matchup. And we're going to try pulling the A rankings also. And so now everything's pulled up for us. Turnquist checks in at number 5 in your Class B rankings. Taking a look at Donovan, who now trails 4-0 here in the second period. My apologies on that. And Donovan checks in at number 8 in Class A. Number 5 in the Bs versus number 8 in Class A, currently led 4-0 by Turnquist. Turnquist working a monkey tail. He has reached through the legs of Donovan, has his left arm. Now he's trying to reach over the top and basically a reverse chicken wing to leverage him over. Donovan recognizing that will leg under and go out of bounds. We'll come back center cylinder. It's 4-0, all Turnquist. Chamberlain leads this duel 3-0 after the Skewstad double leg late in the third to beat Caden Keyser 5-3. Clock ticking away, you can see that. We'll go to the third period. Red's going to have choice. No. Turnquist with choice will go down. No, I think actually Donovan had choice and has chosen up. He's going to cover in this parterre situation. Turnquist now with that 2-point reversal. Beautiful sit-out face of Donovan. Donovan rode with it. No separation between the two wrestlers. Turnquist with the attempted shuck. Lands into a cradle attempt. Donovan knew he was in trouble. Surrendered 2 before it ended up being a 5-point move. That's how we get to 6-0. Here, 1:28 to go. Third period. First matchup between these two finished 6-0. Current score 6-0. You can see with about 30 seconds to go here in the third period. 6-0, and this has been a dominating performance. Sometimes scores don't reflect the domination of a match. Skewstad and Keyser was fun. That was a coin flip. This one, Max just can't get any offense going against Turnquist. He's and take nothing away from Max. Wyatt right now just wrestling on a different level than a lot of 113-pounders. Looking for a major. That's what Wyatt's thinking about now. Team, not himself. Thinks he's got the victory in tow. Now he's trying to get that extra near fall. And that's how it's going to end. 3-3 now, your dual score, and that was at 113. Now we'll go to 120. We'll get everything set back up here. Willowite takes the mat for winner area at 120, and Powell will for the Chamberlain Cubs. Let's do our quick check of the current rankings. Colin Powell of Chamberlain checks in at number 3 in Class A. And taking a look at the most recent Class B rankings, Willowite number 6. Number 3 versus number 6. Powell number 3 in the A's, Willowite 6 in the B's. No previous meeting between these two. We'll go ahead and double check. This weekend, Powell was your champion. Willowite, your runner-up. They did not wrestle as Willowite defaulted out of the tournament after being injured. Here we have Atlas with that first takedown. Leads 2-0. He's got those legs thrown in. He is high. Powell's going to try keeping him on the mat. Advantage Powell here as high as Atlas is. Atlas doing everything he can. He's just leveraging that head, pushing away from it. Powell will get his reversal. 2-2. Good action between these two. Willowite with that beautiful takedown. And Powell taking advantage of Willowite being high. Atlas. Cat quick. Can he come up with another takedown and separate here? 3-2. End of the period scoring. We talked how important that is. Both kind of with the shot. 3-2. That is how period one will end. 3-2. Willowite with a takedown. Powell with a reversal. Willowite with that boot scoot and escape. Leads 3-2. We go to period two. Willowite so quick. He's got the switch. Can he get more out of it? Trying to be aggressive as he should. He had total advantage after that switch attempt. Look at his escape. Leads 4-2. Was trying to get near fall out of that switch. Atlas has shown he can't be rode. Now can he secure a takedown here and separate? Beautiful. Sweep single. Comes back the other direction instead of trying to come around the corner. Tries coming back the other way. He's in trouble now. Powell with the heavy hips. He's got 2-on-1. He's tight on that leg. Powell's got to try to create separation and has not been able to so far. How far will the referee let this go before stalemating? Powell now on the ankle. Yep, I was going to say stalemate's coming. Beautiful shot. Instead of going around the corner, he sweeps to the other side. Here we are, into the period, scoring again. Atlas with a head attack now. Tries the shuck. Powell ready for that one. We'll go to the third period, 4-2. Powell with the escape. Willowite with the takedown. 6-3. Willowite with a takedown. Powell to reversal. Willowite with an escape. 3-2 after one. That second period. Willowite with an escape. In this period, Powell with an escape. Willowite with a takedown, and now he's got that power half. This is one of those swing matches. Skewstead, Keyser, this one, well, actually Donovan and Turnquist was this one of the feature matches too. Powell with a reversal. It's now 6-6. This is going OT. Willowite doesn't realize he was tacked a point for stalling. Oh my, what a turn of events. Powell will get the 8-6 victory. And that will put Chamberlain back on top by a score of 6-3 in the duel. We'll get everything set up for 26, where Trevor Peters will be wrestling. And his opponent at 126 is going to be Dylan Anderson. Peters with first takedown leads 2-0. Winner area scheduled to receive a forfeit at 132 and 138. So far, the only scoring in this 126-pound match has been a takedown. Peters changes that as he locks up a cradle. Anderson doing everything he can to fight it off. He's got the 5 count. You can see the referee holding the 3. And Trevor going to get 3 for that near fall. 5-0 your score as we go to the second period. Peters with another beautiful cradle. Needs to be methodical with this, take his time. Anderson long and wiry, don't want to let him slip that arm out and trap you coming over. Trevor with the reversal leads 7-0. Trying to work that cradle. There he's got it hooked up. Second cradle, can he lock this one? He does get a 5 count. Referee holding the 3 for a 3-point near fall. Trevor now leads by a score of 10-0. Another cradle, the third of the night for Trevor. Does he get a count out of it? He had at least a 2 count. Leads 12-0 with 20 to go here in the second. Now a decision in a wrestling duel is worth 3 points for your team. We have a 6-3 duel score. Chamberlain wins 5-3 at 106. Winner 6-0 at 113, and then Chamberlain 8-6 in overtime at 120. When you win by 8 but less than 15, you get 4 team points. If you win by 15 in a decision with a near fall, you get 5 team points. If you pin your opponent, you get 6 team points. So you can follow along the individual match scores and see the game within the game as far as team points. Peters going to get another reversal. Has a near fall in tow. Here, though, we're looking for that extra team point from the pin if we can get it. Coach Donovan asking Anderson not to get pinned, save that 1 team point if possible. And he does. That is a great job by Anderson as far as a team standpoint. Winner area now with that 5-point victory instead of a 6. Oops. Will take an 8-6 lead in this duel. At 132, winner area will receive a forfeit. And also at 138, didn't know if Coach Donovan might throw somebody in there. Does not, so we jump all the way up to 145. And this will be Duffy, Owen Duffy. Gotta learn how to type, not Dougie, not Doogie. Duffy, he will be taking on Tyler Sorensen of Chamberlain. So after back-to-back forfeits, winner area now out to a 20-6 team lead in this duel. Duffy with shot. He's in on that single. Sorensen countering, lifting the ankle. Will come around the corner and secure a takedown. 2-0. And Sorensen with that super tight cradle right now on Duffy. He'll surrender it. Duffy with the escape now immediately attacks. Sit on that single. Sorensen will secure takedown 4-1. Score is 6-1. We are still here in the first period. I apologize. As we go to the second period, Owen Duffy will defer. Sorensen choose to go neutral, both on their feet. Match score is in the color line. Duel score in the black and white underneath. Sorensen tries to step through on a lateral drop. He has the takedown, but out of bounds. Will come back center cylinder. Score is 8-1 with all due apologies. 8-1 your score. Sorensen will get a 3-point near fall. He leads 11-1 in this match. Duff trying to face, does face. He'll be down with 33 seconds to go here in period 2. Sorensen comes to the front, attacks the head. Oh, able to step out and up. And will return to the mat, no change of control. We go to the third. 11-1 your score. Sorensen does collect a takedown, now leads 13-1 and has a cradle hooked up. Can O peel it? Can he slip the head? He slipped the head. Can he get the pin? That is a reversal. Can Duffy get the fall? He's got 45 seconds, plenty of time. Duff will get a 3-point near fall, no pin. Did he spend everything in the tank? Regardless, this is just a decision. This is not a major decision like it was originally. Even though he loses the match, he wins the battle for the team. Chamberlain will go to 9 points instead of 10 or more. Duffy does his job against the sophomore at 145. We'll jump to 152. It's going to be Tristan Watzel. Will be taking on Evans. Jet Evans, the junior, versus Tristan Watzel. Four to 1. Make it 4-2. Evans will get the fall in 44 seconds. And that will pull Chamberlain within 5. 20-15, headed to the 160 match. And this will be Caleb Buick against Josiah Thompson. To 15, your dual score, your wrestlers, Josiah Thompson and Caleb Buick. Caleb in on that double, Josiah countering. He's got inside leverage with that underhook. Caleb's got the peek out there. He had it, had he wanted it. Again, he still remains in on that leg. He's in on the single. I agree. That's coming back center circle, scoreless. Josiah Thompson with first takedown leads 2-0. Thompson's going to go on his feet. He has choice as Week defers. Thompson chooses neutral, which means both wrestlers on their feet, 2-0. Caleb with a beautiful duck under, can get to the leg, just cannot finish. Thompson with that double under, looking for the bear hug. Week will fight that off with a shot. Good action by these two. Not a lot of productivity. Still, they only score that takedown by Thompson in the first. And that will be a takedown for Thompson here in the second. He leads now 4-0. We'll go to the third period. Thompson and Week. 4-0, Thompson. Caleb's going to choose to cover. He's not had luck on his feet nor on bottom. Thompson now with a reversal to go with his two previous takedowns, leads 6-0. Trying to work a butcher, only has one of the arms. Caleb's able to belly out and face him. Ooh, wicked crossface by Thompson. That's how you hook up a cradle. That's a little excessive, but it works. Remember that 8-point margin. He now with that 4 count has a 2-point near fall, which would be an 8-0 victory, and 14 points for Chamberlain. They award the 2-point near fall, 8-0. This is a major. Caleb now in the next 30 seconds as far as a team effort. You need him to try getting up and getting one escape, just 1 point. There he's coming to life. Can he sit out? Nope, Thompson will trap the arm with the arm bar. That's how this match is going to end, 8-0. Chamberlain now within one of winner area. It's 20-19 as we head to the 170-pound match. For winner area, that will be Avery Gilchrist taking on Remington Rosso.
At 170 for Chamberlain, Remington Rosso. And for winner, Avery Gilchrist.
Rosso with the takedown. Gets a 4 count, but not a 5 count. That is a 4-0 lead for Rosso. Remington checks in. He is a freshman taking on the senior Avery Gilchrist. Avery's going to get a point for the illegal hold. That'll make it 4-1. Rosso will pick up another 2-point near fall. He leads this match 6-1. This one of the swing matches in this duel. If winner or Chamberlain is going to win, this will be one of the ones, as we have gotten to 2019 at this point. This will be one that will determine the outcome. Very, very well likely that this match is a swing match. Right now, Rosso leads it 6-1. We are in the second period. Rosso with another takedown in near fall. It's a 3-point near fall. Gilchrist. That could be it. This could be it. What a comeback for Gilchrist. Down 10-3, stays with it, and gets the fall. Shippey will be up at 182. And this will be Dion Stork at 182. And Shippey. Reagan, can he wrap up that cradle? He's going to get the takedown. It's 2-0. Winner leading this dual winner area, 26-19 over Chamberlain. We're at the 182 weight class. Stork, normally the 170-pound JV wrestler. Shippey, normally the 160-pound varsity wrestler for winner area. Stork works his way into an escape. It's 2-1. Shippey with a nice takedown. 4-1, first period. Shippey with a fall at the 159 mark. Will give winner area the 32-19 lead, going to 195.
Shippey wins by fall.
That'll bring out Achilles Willowite.
At 195. For Chamberlain, Gunnar Ristow.
This is Gunnar Ristow. Gunnar Ristow versus Achilles Willowite at 195. Achilles with first takedown. Achilles with a fall in 33 seconds in what was once a very close duel has separated quickly. 38-19 headed to the 220-pound boys. And that would be Jaden Schroeder. And he will be taking on Ruger Forrester of the Chamberlain Cubs.
At 220 for Chamberlain, Ruger Forrester. And for winner, Jaden Schroeder.
Schroeder with basically a hip toss. Schroeder will get a 3-point near fall. He leads 5-0 after that hip throw. Schroeder throws in a power half. And that'll be your match. 44-19 going to 285. And what is now being billed as the rematch. It'll be Trey Doran. Nash Hudmaker versus Trezan Doran. This one went overtime the first time they met. First matchup was scoreless after one. Trey Doran led 1-0 after 1 or 2 periods. Nash ties it up 1-1 after 3. And then an extra overtime sudden victory. Nash had a single leg and knocked the wind out of Trezan, and he pinned Doran. In all likelihood, these two will meet each other a third time this weekend up at the Big Dakota Conference Tournament on GoBuffsLive.com. Really want to throw that out there at GoBuffsLive.com with coverage. I'll be doing a lot of the play-by-play and commentary with Brad Stover and John Latham and others. But GoBuffsLive.com, you can watch that simulcast on all the appropriate networks. WinterWarriorsLive.com will have GoBuffs Live simulcast on for the third meeting between these two. As expected, based on first-time performance, they will go to the second scoreless. Nash with first escape and points in this match. And the crowd goes silent. 152 exhibition match to follow this one. Hunter Foltz versus Tristan Watzel. Oh, these two big men go rolling. Love it. Number 1 in Class A, Nash Hutmaker versus number 1 in Class B, Trey Doran. Nash was getting ready to try passing, and he tries to lift, pop that elbow up and get underneath. We'll go to the third period. 1-0. And just like we thought, it would come down to a takedown, whether it's in regulation or extra periods. Either one of these two could touch Russ Lawrenson in his day, though. Throwing a shout out to some of the people in attendance here. It's here, folks. Number 1 versus number 1. A versus B. Nash catches Trey out of his stance. Trey upright. Nash gets underneath, gets under the defense. First line of defense is a wrestler's hands. Hands and elbows. When you're standing straight up, you're vulnerable. Wow, Dorn with a beautiful shot. Just think he's stretching out that deltoid, that rear delt. — 57 seconds to go. Doran Hutmaker, he just missed a great shot. DVR it. Doran was in deep. Hutmaker countered. Doran scrambled to get out from underneath. As a big man, you don't want to get caught underneath the other big man, and that's what was happening for both of those guys. When Trey stands up, Nash has been able to get underneath. Nash so strong that when he gets underneath, he's been able to muscle his way out of there. Doran has had to use his quickness to get out from underneath. Nash, we're going to go OT again. Sudden victory. This is period 1. If they get through this 1 minute period with no score, it'll go to 2 more 30-second periods. It didn't get there the last time. This is the period where it ended in Aberdeen. This was the semifinal matchup at the Lee Wolf Invitational. It was 1-1. Now, real quick, sudden victory. Trey gets locked up underneath. Nash doing a great job getting those hips back. They're both looking to throw over on the edge of the mat. We'll get to sudden victory 2 and 3 if we need to. Nash able to work his way out of that. Okay, at the end of this period, if there's no score in overtime, sudden victory 1, there'll be a sudden victory 2 and 3, which are 30-second periods. If it's still tied, and once you get through this period, if anybody scores in this period, this match is over. If you get to the second and third, look at Nash just lift him. It would have to end by a fall in sudden victory 2 or 3 for the match to be over. Nash again in deep. If it's still tied, no points. Didn't deserve to end that way. We'll go again. Now we'll go all 30 seconds and we'll have a sudden victory third period. If nobody has a lead at that point, this is not good. Trey has got 30 seconds to get out. Nash going to ride out Doran. So we'll go to a sudden victory third period. That's it. No, they got to finish. That's right. They have to finish. Hudmaker leads 2-1. Now Doran's got to score a takedown to win. Hudmaker wins 4-1 in the rematch between the two big boys. That is just a great match to watch.
We have flowers, slices of pizza at the concession stand, and a couple exhibition matches.
We're going to have a couple more exhibition matches after that one. Final. Caleb Osborne will be taking on Trey Nealon. This is going to be a 95-pound exhibition match. Final 44-22 duel score. We'll get Nealon's name up here in. And the crowd clears out after the big boys wrestle. Nealon, first takedown, leads 2-0. 95 exhibition. First period. Neyland leads this one by a score of 2-0. Neyland's going to pick up another 3-point near fall. He leads this match 5-0. They will go to the second period. Neyland will collect another takedown, now leads 7-0. Guessing Neyland probably a true 6-pounder. Osborne may be giving 10+ pounds. But that's all right. A match is a match. And that's exhibition. That's what these kids want. We'll go to the third period. Of this 106-pound exhibition match. Neyland leads 7-0. Neyland with another takedown now leads 9-0. Caleb working himself into a Gregory roll, now has a reversal, trying to look for a far side power half. See him reaching over and under and over that left arm, pushing with his right arm on the head, pushing it away, trying to get that head to lever over. Will not do it yet. That'll be the conclusion of this 106-pound exhibition match. I believe we're going to jump up to 120 exhibition.
Down for Chamberlain, Garrett Ristow. The winner is Joey Cole.
This is going to be Joey Cole versus Jarrett Ristow. There we go, 120 exhibition. Joey Cole, first takedown, leads 2-0. As you've seen many times tonight, first takedown. Two to nothing. 58 seconds to go here in the first period. Cole going to wrap things up. He'll go back to that half Nelson, lever that over with the Iowa State, and that's going to be all she wrote. That'll bring Tristan Watzel versus Hunter Foltz. Tristan with a takedown leads 2-0. And that's how she'll end. Tristan Watzel with a pin over Hunter Foltz. 44-22, your final here in this duel between Winter Area and Chamberlain. We'll see you on Saturday on Go Buffs Live. They'll bringing you the simulcast of the Big Dakota Conference Tournament. Until then, thank you. Have a good night.
Follow me into the jungle.